Hello everybody and welcome back to another video. So today I thought I would draw a Warrior Cats poster. But before I get into that, I just wanted to apologize again for the bad audio quality. I do have a nice, or I guess better microphone at my house. However, I am currently on vacation and do not have access to one. So I am using my iPad's microphone, which if you guys did not know is not the best quality. So I apologize for that. I also wanted to say this video does contain spoilers to the Warrior Cats books, so if you have not read them, you should probably click off now. Or if you do not care for, I guess, about the spoilers, you may continue. But anyway, oh, sorry, my throat. Um, for this poster, I did decide to do the first arc because, I mean, that's the classic. Um, But anyway, if you haven't already caught on from my hints in my Firestar video, I have decided to draw Blue Star. Because, I mean, come on, I've drawn Firestar, now I have to draw, like, these iconic characters. But anyway, this is not technically, like, a canon scene. It's just more of, like, a Warrior Cats poster that I can print out and stick all over my wall, because, I mean, come on. Um, but anyway, so I have Blue Star and Firestar up on the no, like I can't even remember the High Rock, sorry, right? Yes, High Rock. Great Rock? You know, guys, literally, you can tell my brain is not right when I've read the Warrior Cats books over and over, and I just finished one today. I can't remember what the leader's rock is called, like what they stand on. But anyway, pretty sure it's High Rock. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I have Blue Star and Firestar on High Rock. And Blue Star, I'm just gonna say just made him deputy or whatever. But it's just more of a poster, so again, not much canon in here. But then I also have Spotted Leaf and White Storm as the Star Clan cats because I think it'd be very interesting to have, like, I guess it is very interesting to have the different poses. I did make Spotted Leaf crying, which is not really something she'd do. I mean, like, canon, it's not really canon. Her personality as a character is much more calm. There's more of a quiet sadness, but I did want a bit of, not like drama, because it's not that dramatic of a poster, but more engagement with the viewer, I suppose. So I decided to make her have a more exaggerated expression since Firestar and Blue Star are kind of just like smirking. White Storm's pose, I wanted definitely to be more energetic. I don't draw cats from these angles a lot, so his front legs, if those look a little bit not right, that is why. They look a little bit like I just pulled it out of its socket, but he is dead, so you know anything goes, right? But then I did make Gray Stripe a little bit furrier than the other cats, and I also ended up making his tail really like big and bushy later. Um, in like when I was doing the coloring process, I wanted to make his tail larger. And then I have Sandstorm, who is the closest cat to the camera, and you can see her hind end, not inappropriate or anything. I don't mean it to be like that, but yeah, I just wanted to practice posing. Anyway, I have Cinderpelt sleeping, technically in the leader's den, but, I wasn't really sure where else I wanted to put her, and it is a poster, not technically, like, like, looking into their camp. So I thought it's passable. If I was drawing, like, an actual, like, I guess, scene from the book, I would have her somewhere else, and I also would make Blue Star definitely sadder because she's losing her faith in Star Clan at this point in the book, and she's a little bit. For this, I wanted her to look like strong, and the Blue Star we used to know. I didn't make her shoulder scar come a little bit onto her chest area so we can see it, because that is a very iconic and, like, not a large part of her character, but it's very iconic, her shoulder scar. So I wanted to incorporate that. So I ended up making it probably a little bit longer. than it would be technically canon-wise. For Spotted Leaf, I got a little confused. It's really hard for me to draw tortoiseshells, as I've said in the other video. She's technically just like a brown and white tortie. You can see here, it's like giving like chocolate, before I added the light. But I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. I don't think it's really what a tortoiseshell looks like, in real life, but I'm too lazy to pull up a reference, and, I don't know, it just intimidates me, so I decided to just kind of go my own way with it. For White Storm, I did have some issues just because he is a white cat, so there's really not much you can add. And I didn't want him to just be the same color as Spotted Leaf, so I made him more on the dark, I guess not dark gray, like dark white or like really light gray would probably be a better term. Um, and then for Sandstorm, I tried to keep her defined fairly canon. I did end up making her a little bit darker than I normally would just to fit the background. And for some reason with this color blue, she did really look like Peachy, and I'm not sure why. But anyway, you can see here I made Graystripe's tail a little poofier. I gave him his, just the iconic, there it is, I couldn't think of the word, the iconic Graystripe. I want to know, I'm very curious if there are any cats in real life that do have this pattern, because I don't think there are, but I'd love to find a real life Graystripe. And I was gonna originally give him tabby stripes, but I decided against it in the end. And then you can see I add Cinderpelt with her, yeah, characteristic scar. In real life, there wouldn't be this much scarring, it's more nerve, but I wanted to make sure you could tell that it was Cinderpelt. And you can see I'm adding all the shadows now. I didn't end up, changing the shadows and the opacity, so the, I guess, brightness of the StarClan cats. I did make White Storm and Spotted Leaf darker so you could see them a little bit better. And then here is my least favorite part of any project, which is the background, and I go all over the place with this. Like, you can tell I don't do backgrounds. So I originally did this, like, tree background, but then I didn't like that. I think it was very distracting. So I tried this, like, darker night moon background instead, and I like that a lot better. And I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. I'd probably, if I did this again, change their scenery, but I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. And if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!